No, honestly, no. Our guys kept fighting. They just got the breaks, and we didn't get the leadoff hitter out, and we just made a couple physical errors early, and then get the leadoff hitter out, you've beaten Sam, you've got to get the leadoff hitter out, and then if you miss a double play, that's trouble also. But and then we had it right as far as that. Their pitcher was outstanding. I mean, he was pitching both sides of the plate, had command. We finally settled down, and we finally got some things going. And we had a chance to cut it to 4-3. We got thrown out at the plate, and then from there. And then if you take a look at it, if you look at the box score, it looks worse than it is. They probably had 5 or 6 hits that chopped on the dirt that bounced through the infield. I don't know what that's called baseball. They found some holes. They got some breaks as far as that guy, and it extended the lead. And we were able to come back and put a little more pressure on them. We just didn't get that big timely hit, as far as at least to narrow it and go from there. So I don't think we're out of gas. I just think it was their night, is what I think it was. I think it was their night. They got some chopped hits, they got some things, and they're good. And their speed, I mean, it makes it tough when they're bouncing balls on the ground and they can really run. And then their shortstop just making a really good play and stuff like that. But I'm proud of our guys because we never quit. They kept fighting. They kept fighting the whole time and never gave up. Even when we was down quite a bit, they kept fighting and kept plugging and kept trying to just add runs and stuff like that. So tremendous group. I'm so proud of these guys. Like I said, as far as the run that we had and just the resiliency that they had and the leadership from our seniors was outstanding. Yeah, it was. I mean, that was the second game today, and it was hot this morning. It was really hot. So maybe that did play effect. I think, and maybe that's why it led to a couple of errors and stuff like that. But I think a little bit of it was it was their night. I mean, I don't know what else to say on that. They had it going. I go back to this. Jacob Murray, he never stops working. He keeps working. And all three of those guys, when they've faced adversity throughout their career or throughout the season, they just keep working. And they keep patting guys on the back and helping the younger guys. That's what they did. And I mean, there's so much fight with Brooks Ballester, and he's like another coach out there. It's going to be hard to replace him, and because of his leadership and everything like that. And he's just a fighter. And then of course Brandon Hagel, he's, like I said, we saw what he was today. Now we've seen that for 3 years. That's who he is in practice. That's who he is in the weight room. That's just who he is. And we've lost, even though they're small in number, we've lost tremendous leadership. That's going to be really hard to replace. It's not going to be replaced by numbers, but we hope that the underclassmen take what they had, because those guys right there showed tremendous leadership. I was just like I said, the toughness that they showed, and they just care. This team right here just care about each other. They love each other, and so I hope that some guys rise up next year, and I know there will be some. There's no doubt about that. So it was a tough loss today. They're hurt. They're hurt, but when we get a couple days and we can take a look at this season, where we're at the beginning and how we finished, it was a successful season.